Namaste, I'm Manisha from Adi Shakti Life. I would like to share the story of the origin of Shakti Peeth. So, initially, in fact, in ancient times, I think even much way before civilization in the worlds of gods, there was this union of Shiva and Sati. So, Shakti, who was called Sati at that time, and they were together after a lot of resistance, lot of opposition from Sati's father, who was Daksh Prajapati. So obviously he didn't want her to marry Shiva, Shiva being the kind of energy that he was, fully living in the graveyards and completely connected to the spirit realm. He was not at all okay about his daughter marrying somebody like that. सो ऑब्वियसली जैसे हिंदी पिक्चर में होता है कि लड़की का फादर अपोज करता है, उसको बिल्कुल भी नहीं चाहिए कि वो उसके साथ रहे, वैसे सारा ड्रामा तभी हुआ था. The visualization of this, since it's mentioned in the scriptures, it's very beautiful to acknowledge that even at that time there was a difference between Shaivism and Vishnuism. So obviously there were followers of Shivas and there were followers of Vishnu. So the followers of Vishnu were all about prosperity, being well dressed, being like the kings and very prosperous people. And the Shiva sect, which was the Shaivism, was people who worshipped Shiva for his whole being, for the way he was, not really for what he had and what he didn't have, but he was this magnanimous, beautiful energy which instilled a lot of stillness in people. And that's why Shiva, even now, is worshipped for consciousness work, for more meditation, for more peace of mind. So at that point in time, when Sati fell in love with Shiva, Shiva was again this energy who Daksh Prajapati didn't want, and so he tried everything to stop his daughter from marrying him. Then they got married, and in this marriage, since her father was always against him, he was not okay about him being participating in the family together. So there was this one havan that was decided to do because Daksh Prajapati was Brahma's son, and he was, organizing this very huge kind of ceremony where everybody from all the three loks and name it, and everybody was going to be there. And so it was like a big ceremony that was held, and Sati was not invited because of Shiva. So Shiva was the only one, or rather both of them were the only ones who were not invited, and Sati really felt very bad about it, and she thought that it's my father's house, I should go there and talk to him and really participate. So she went there, though Shiva was telling her that don't go, but she still went there, and when she saw all this, she was very deeply hurt. And in that anger, she kind of completely got himself in the yagna. So she threw herself in the yagna and she burned herself. In this process, when Shiva got to know that his wife is dying, he got into a complete rage and he went and picked up her body from the fire. And in his Maha avatar, or rather in his Mahadev avatar, where he is really huge, he started roaming all around the world. And this was the moment of destruction. Shiva is known as the god of destruction. His temper is known by all that he really can be fully destructive, and the entire universe, or the entire the entire world, the worlds I would say, were about to come to an end. So what Vishnu did was that Vishnu took his Sudarshan Chakra and threw it on Sati's body, and the body parts fell into different places. These places are called the Shakti Pithas. So this, as the energy of Sati kind of got completely, dispersed into various places on earth, especially in India and places around India. So there's Sri Lanka, there's Bangladesh, there's Pakistan, where the energy of Sati fell. This is where the Shakti Pitha is, existing. They still are existing. And you will, initially I thought it's just a mythological story, and there are origins of that, and I was quite curious to know what this is. But when I actually went to the Shakti Pithas, when I meditated on each Shakti Pithas, I realized that there is immense energy there. And you can actually feel that energy in different parts of your body. You can feel it in different chakras. You can actually connect to that energy of what Sati was, or who, what the essence of the divine feminine can be. and you actually feel that. So it's still a mystery whether it existed and didn't exist, or what really is the essence of the story or the truth of the stories. But the experience of meditating in the Shakti Pithas is immensely true. It is as beautiful, as real, as experiential as it can be. So this is the essence of Shakti Pithas, and where each goddess is, I have experienced it in different chakras, and that's what I have put in the book, as in which goddess is experienced in which chakra.